My son and I have gone into business together. We buy, renovate, and sell homes.
That's the property?
One of the investments is a commercial residential property, 3.5 hours away in the Thousand Islands.
Huzzah!
The structural issues were so bad,
Oh my goodness.
that we took the building down to the ground and built it back up, knowing that the land itself was worth the $570,000 that we paid for the property.
What do you think? It's looking good.
It's looking really good.
Too bad we gotta sell it.
Our other property is a country house on 5 acres of land.
Looking good, Paul.
Thank you, sir.
We've added a partial second story,
This is incredibly strong.
Definitely worth the cost.
and lately, things have been progressing well.
Something I want to tell you.
That is until my dad says he has a surprise for me about the barn on the property.
You know, there's an open permit.
What?
We have to comply. The whole exterior of this must be sided.
Come on.
Is it more money? Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
My dad and I bought this country house for $929,900 with a construction budget of $400,000. We hope to make a profit of $370,000. The property features a 2-car garage that we've already made into a functional and inviting man or woman cave, 5 acres of land for a growing family to explore, and a barn. We weren't going to do anything to the barn until now.
There's an open permit on the barn.
What?
The previous owner or a previous owner to the previous owner opened a permit on the barn and never closed it. They also never disclosed this information. So we had no idea when we purchased this property that it existed. As the new owners, we now inherit the open permit and must do the work to close it. We assume the permit for buying the property. We need to close the permit. In order to close it, I have to comply to the plans when open. The whole exterior of this must be sided.
Come on. You gotta be kidding.
No.
We're gonna have to wrap it, probably strap it, and then side it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of money.
Yep. That'll be about 40 grand extra.
Oh my God. To take that out of our budget now is a lot, and that could seriously hurt us.
These are things my son needs to learn to deal with. You know, this is like throwing him in the ocean. He has to learn to swim.
Should we just tear this structure down?
Never tear down the barn. Come on, this is the country. I want a barn, you want a barn, everyone wants a barn. You can put trailers and everything in there. Good thing I got title insurance. Title insurance protects a buyer from the possibility that the seller doesn't have clear ownership of the property and can't legally transfer that ownership.
Title insurance may cover that.
Maybe. Title insurance is for all the surprises that could happen when you buy the house. For years, I have been buying title insurance just in case of bylaws or arguments with lawyers or arguments with property owners. But who knows? Will it cover an existing open permit? Surprise. One way or the other, we have to do the work to the barn, which means more money.
Oh man, I love you though.
I love you too. Surprise.
Surprise.
I'm waiting to hear from my insurance company, but until that time, the septic system must go on. As today is the day we replace the septic tank and leaching bed at the country house.
Because we're adding extra bedrooms in this house and an extra bathroom, we have to have a bigger septic.
The current septic system is no longer capable of assuming the increased demands of the added structure. We begin the day by removing the sewage.
That smells not so fresh.
The most efficient way to decommission the old septic tank is to crush it into the earth. Crushing the concrete into the earth will save us money by not having to remove it to a landfill site.
So here's the house. We're coming out of the house. Our old septic tank is right there. We're moving it over by the trees, so you won't see the lids of the septic while sitting on the deck.
While the work continues outside, more windows have arrived. We went with big windows in the kitchen because buyers are looking for lots of natural light and impressive views. The whole reason we designed the kitchen this way was around these windows. Oh man, this looks sweet. Meanwhile, new septic is going in.
We have the new septic tank on the right-hand side, the pump chambers on the left. Love this system. It is concrete. It will last a lifetime.
Yeah. Now we're ready to dig the new leaching bed to treat the wastewater from the septic. We didn't think we were going to need a new leaching bed, but when our soil engineer Vanessa visited the property a few weeks ago, we found old and broken clay pipe, which isn't up to code.
I got bad news.
It's clay tile.
It's clay tile. So now we have this.
We have to replace all the clay pipe with PVC pipe. This is a huge and unexpected job. Now that the new septic and weeping field are in place, we're up to code. But I see a lot of landscaping in our future. Now that we've addressed all of our issues underground, it's time to resolve a disagreement my dad and I have about what goes under our feet in the country house.
Let's do carpet in every single bedroom.
What?
It's smart. I want to do it.
No, I don't want to do it.
Carpet.
Hardwood.
So we've invited our designer BFF, Sarah Richardson, to settle this once and for all as we head up to the master bedroom.
I'm looking forward to hearing your opinion, Sarah.
Oh, this is a nice space. Okay, that was a big sigh.
Yeah, well, I'm scared now. Sarah, please don't just crush my dreams here.
Okay, here's my opinion. Carpet in a bedroom that's comfortable to the feet. It's quiet. It's a sound suppression.
Okay, we've talked a lot about kids and how they make messes. There could be applesauce all over the walls, the cabinets. Applesauce, to my knowledge, isn't good with carpet.
Were you allowed to eat in your bedroom?
Yeah, no, there's no food in the bedrooms.
I'm just saying, we've talked a lot about practicality in this house, and if this is for a young family, there's gonna be babies running everywhere. Maybe
Babies running everywhere.
everywhere.
He exaggerates a little. See what I gotta go through?
See what I gotta go through?
I'm afraid to get in this conversation. I feel like this is gonna get heated.
Okay, here's my opinion. I like carpet in the bedrooms.
We've talked a lot about kids and how they make messes. Applesauce, to my knowledge, isn't good with carpet.
I feel like debating is something you guys are really good at.
Yeah, it's like, it's sad.
So, please, we're gonna let you talk now.
You're right. Broad loom is quiet. I think in kids' bedrooms, it often does make sense because it gives you one surface. When you have hardwood, then you're layering an area rug over top. And you've got edges and boundaries, and it's cleaning both a hardwood surface and vacuuming a carpet. So I would say, yes, 100% trade off the broad loom in the kids' room, but I would say the hardwood in this bedroom would be perceived by a buyer as being a higher level.
So you're saying hardwood in the master bedroom?
I think from a resale perspective, yeah, I do.
We'll meet halfway. Hardwood in the master, carpet in the bottom bedrooms.
Perhaps Sarah could be on standby to resolve all the disagreements between my dad and I. Completing these two builds aren't the only things on my to-do list. I'm getting married in a couple of weeks to my fiancée, Lisa. I've been really nervous, but the boys have a day of fun activities planned.
This is a big lead up to the bachelor night.
Okay.
We gotta get pumped up. Wait till you see what we have planned around the corner. Take a look.
What?
You ready, buddy?
What is that? Oh my God.
This is called jousting.
Who's going first?
Let's do MJ and Robbie.
Perfect.
Whoa! Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Holy, it's a battle!
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hit him in the head! Oh, quick head hit! Oh, yeah!
Winner is MJ! Yeah! All right, Derek is next.
It's a heavyweight.
Ready? Go!
Get up, Mike!
Go! The whole tournament, it lies right here. Pull it up! That's the score, and the winner is Michael.
Yeah! You got him! You did it, Rob! You got him! You did it!
Just the first event out of the way. We had a whole night of craziness, buddy. Let the bachelor party begin.
Strangely, I have no footage of the rest of the evening, but it was tons of fun and I'm feeling really great and ready to tackle a new workday. My dad and I are having a meeting in the mechanical room at the country house to discuss the removal of radon from the home.
Thanks for coming in.
Radon is a colorless, odorless, radioactive gas produced from the decay of uranium found in soil, rock, or water. Radon is the #1 cause of lung cancer for non-smokers. Radon can get into your home many ways. If there's any cracks or holes in your slab in the basement or in your foundation, that gas can come up through the ground into your house and actually affect you and your family.
You can buy a kit to test for radon in your home. There's now a simple and efficient way to safely remove it.
We can do the radon mitigation through the HRV.
An HRV, heat recovery ventilation unit, preheats the incoming cold air to your furnace, reducing the energy demand on your furnace, and it does the reverse in the summer.
This device here, it's called a Radostat. It senses the indoor air quality 24/7, and when it detects a peak of radon, this will turn on the HRV on high speed and initiate an air change that rids the house of radon.
Once the radon dilutes in the outside air, it is no longer dangerous.
Well, I'm really excited about this because you're going to bring in the HRV.
Right.
And we're going to install this in the HRV.
That's correct.
The added cost of this unit and its installation is around $1,600.
As far as I'm concerned, it should be in every single home.
Radon is highly soluble in water. When we test a home that's in a rural environment like this and has a well, 100% of the time there is radon in the water.
Hold on. You're saying we can have radon gases in the water in this home because there's a well?
Absolutely. There's lots of studies taking place looking at the incidence of colon cancer and stomach cancer from the ingestion of radon-contaminated water. When we turn on our tap, we're aerating the water, and that releases the radon back into a gas form into the house.
When I open up the taps, it's gassing throughout the house.
It is indeed.
When I'm showering, when I'm running water.
Yes.
That is nuts.
Okay, that scared me. I didn't even know radon could be in my water. It's well water. It's coming from the ground. Why can't it be in the water? Hell yeah, it can. New surprise, new learning for me. Okay.
I'm gonna have one of my guys come out here and collect the water sample.
The water did test high for radon. We will wait till spring to have a pump installed to aerate the well and remove it.
Learned something new today.
Today's the day the stone goes up.
The big pieces they have are real limestone. The other pieces are man-made. They grab the hammer, boom, they chip everything to the size they want, then they pull out the real stone and start manipulating what they see in their minds and put it in place. I might have to do that to my house. Look at this. Is that not stunning? Look at this. Is that not stunning?
I love the fact that we've decided to do the whole front face stone. Stone on the new addition and the old parts too. And then we're gonna wrap the rest of it with the wood siding. You know what? This partnership's actually working out.
This is two homes being glued together.
That's right.
Homes and homes.
Glued together.
They're doing a really good job.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Can you picture it now? coming out to a beautiful setting all the way out here. Small retaining wall on this side, lights at the gates.
I like it. I'm into it. You never talked to me about it, but I'm into it.
How do we even think of selling this?
For profit?
Okay, I forgot. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, because this is costing an awful lot of money. I know you've lost your wallet.
Yeah, it's gone.
Now that the country house is almost closed in, we get on that familiar stretch of highway and drive 3.5 hours to the river house in the beautiful Thousand Islands. We are doing a water recovery test for the well.
We have dug the trench, and right now today we're gonna make sure that we run the proper water line from the well, coming out back and around and bringing it in exactly where we want it.
There are a lot of things to consider when buying a house outside of an urban area. Our obstacle now is the well.
One, the old line wasn't big enough, so we had no choice to do it. Two, we found out the well is 94 feet deep, and we are going to test it for consumption because we want to know what's the recovery rate.
We have to make sure that the water replenishes fast enough once the well runs dry.
And if our recovery rate's no good, what is the worst case scenario?
Drill another well?
That's not what I wanted to hear. Holmes, I don't want to drill a new well.
I don't want to drill a new well either. You picked this place.
In the long run, it'll be worth it. I keep telling myself that. I'm being confident right now.
Yeah, me too.
There's got to be something here that works. Something. So the recovery rate on the well is good, and we don't have to dig another well. There's some good news.
Well, Mark, everything went well, I guess.
Well, let me see.
Okay, I got something. I got something that was positive.
Despite the happy news, my dad has found something to annoy him.
You know, I've always said a clean work site is a great work site. And I don't care. Those birds think that's their dock. And of course, when they sit and bask in the sun, what do? They make a mess every single day all over the dock. There were so many birds out there that we went and got a few plastic owls. What do I gotta do? You gotta pay rent.
I think my dad needs to break for lunch. Derek's wife Kayla and son Finn have made the trip to the Thousand Islands, just in time for a barbecue by the river.
Everyone's working so hard out here in the Thousand Islands that Mike and I wanted to put together a barbecue and feed everyone.
I think we can make the guys some lunch. I think they deserve it.
Here comes the crew. We're not cooking these fast enough, Mike.
Be hot or barbecue?
Cheeseburger, fries. Which one you want?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
There's a hungry guy.
Hey, buddy.
Want a cheeseburger?
Man, you're getting bigger. Don't lose that. You're just like your dad.
Can I eat it?
All mustard, Finn? Yeah? Okay.
Hey, thanks, Robbie.
The least I can do with my son is have a barbecue for everyone, have a little bit of laughter. Hey, not only do we build it right, but we cook it right. Cheeseburger, fries. And what's fries?
Our grand plan for the river house is to keep the commercial space functional and appealing to a wide range of potential buyers looking for a workshop. On the second level, we'll build an open concept residence with a spectacular water view, a fireplace, designer kitchen, large bathroom with ensuite laundry, and 2 bedrooms. Ideal for a live, work, play property. After a great meal by the water, my dad and I head out to meet Steve, who has a showroom of garage finishes,
I'm liking this.
to try to come up with a plan for the commercial space of the river house.
So is that the polyaspartic in the middle?
No, this is all epoxy.
This is epoxy.
This is epoxy.
I like epoxy. Why do I like epoxy floors? If this is going to be an area for auto mechanics and engines and oil and gas, I don't want it to go into the concrete, go into the ground, and go into the river. Looks good, solve problems.
And I mean, we're gonna be dressing up a commercial space, so I think this is something we definitely want to use on the floor. We wanna be able to clean it. We wanna be able to maintain the space properly. I would like to do a two-tone on the floor, maybe. Do something unique.
Definitely want the epoxy floor, and I love the idea of the two-tone, I really do.
I like the aluminum. I could see us doing an accent wall or something with that, just to make...
No, not a wall.
Wall?
Like, accent like this, not a wall.
Yeah.
Let's just keep open, okay? Let's look at the space and we can talk about where it could work. I want to do something different. So maybe some aluminum, maybe some whites, maybe some different colors.
Keep it simple. Think ahead, do it right.
For the look and the effect, I think this is nice.
Did you bring your wallet?
I did.
You brought out your wallet. So
my truck.
let my son know the difference in cost between the aluminum and the plastic.
It's about double, if not more.
Yeah, it should be more.
It's also trickier to install, which is more time, more money, more labor.
Okay, we need to be budget conscious, so no aluminum, but we've agreed to put epoxy on the floor and a few slat walls for organization.
Mark!
What's going on? Mark is our builder here at the River House, and we're just lucky because his wife happens to be a designer.
Perfect couple. Well, in my construction world anyways. I have never used a designer for anything. It's always been me all these years. And I'd like to think that I could design anything. But there comes a time when you've got an awful lot on your plate, and you may need a second knife and fork. I have an offer that I would like to give to you.
Okay.
I would like you to be the designer on the River House.
I would love that.
I want to try something different.
I think we would work really well together.
It's going to feel strange to me to allow this, but as long as I can just slightly oversee it and not interfere too much, I think we're going to be in good shape. Who knows, though? Maybe every once in a while I may say, why'd you do that? Okay, so you're going to pick colors, you're going to pick everything.
Everything.
Then finishing.
Everything.
You can do furniture,
Yes.
too?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it all.
Okay.
Yeah? Deal?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Deal. See if she can wow me. Crystal has been working on a few design ideas for the exterior of the River House. That's a nice fireplace, and I think it should be lit.
Ooh, impressive.
I knew you were good, but I
It's
didn't
just talents
know
I have.
you were magic.
I work on these things.
So I have decided on the siding for the River House. So that's kind of the window colors. The window's black, the brick mold's linen.
It's black on the outside?
Black.
Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that, but okay.
All right, so I guess we should decide on the siding for the River House. The window's black, the brick mold's linen.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that, but okay. I've never, ever used a designer. Ever,
Why no?
by the way.
Okay.
I'm learning, because normally I pick everything and I'll
Yes.
battle with this guy and usually win.
Yep.
I have to give some to get some, so I'm willing to compromise.
This is gonna be pretty interesting with Crystal.
All
So you've
right.
picked a siding?
Yeah, I picked one that I think is gonna work really well. So I will give you this board to look at. This just shows all the different colors. So using those as our match for our windows, I did choose something that I feel would look fantastic. This one right here.
Really?
You're picking the granite?
Yes, I am. This was kind of the look that I was going for in terms of thick, chunky look to the windows. I want there to be a contrast between the brick mold and the siding.
That's why the two of them actually work.
Right. Those are the colors together. It's gonna play really nice off of each other.
See, I thought you were gonna go a lot lighter.
I do not think that it's going to be dark at all when it's done. I want it to look timeless and beautiful.
Nice.
I think it's actually going to go good. Would I have done it the way you've done it? No. But I have to say that it has been a good experience so far. I really like what you're doing, and I see it with the two, especially the two colors. We know that when that goes in, that actually really works.
I think you're gonna love it.
I trust you.
I think we can complement each other, honestly.
It's funny because he's always said, hire the right people for the job.
Right.
Hire the professionals. Designers design, contractors build. We should be working with more designers.
Yeah.
Handing those reins over to someone else, I need to learn to do this. It allows my time to be spent somewhere else where necessary.
Back at the River House, we're prepping the floor in the commercial space for the concrete pour tomorrow.
Okay, Mr. Holmes, it is time to divide and conquer. I'm going to go and run the other job sites. I've got to get on a plane. I'm going to be all over the place for the next little bit, so I need you to take over.
I'll man the ship.
Mike, don't worry. We're gonna make sure your eyes are always on the project, just in case.
I feel better. I'll see you later.
Yeah, rest at ease. You'll be here. Let's go, Dad. Come on. Mark and I have discussed that we're gonna go with a butcher block countertop, and we're gonna add a 3rd-story addition. If you have any objections at all, speak now. I like this side of you. It's really growing on me. Tomorrow, we pour. First, we go over some last-minute details.
Once we start in this section, then we can start probably 3.
So they're gonna pour that section first?
Yeah.
Today is a big day. We are pouring the concrete on the floor in the commercial space. We're gonna level out the entire floor with a 32 MPa, which means it is going to be a strong concrete floor. If we wanna drive a forklift in here, we can. A heavy boat, no problem. So the wire mesh in here and the rebar over any spots that we broke open the concrete is for strength. The concrete itself is strong, but with the rebar in there, it will be much stronger. Before, we had tons of different levels of concrete inside, so we don't want any lips. What we want is from all the way from the back near the river to the front, it's going to be level until it gets to the front garage, where we're gonna have a gradual slope in case we have any water in there, washing out an engine, washing a boat, it drains to the garage door.
Where you put it, buddy?
I left 1,000 Islands and they pulled out cardboard Mike.
We got the concrete about halfway done. We got another truck coming.
I guess as the ambassador or the security guard.
We should be done, I'd say, in an hour and a half or so.
I don't know. I'm sure they abused him a little bit. I know the guys.
Okay, come on down, Dad.
Nice jump, Mike! That was wicked!
That was incredible.
We couldn't do that again if we tried.
All right, now do me. If I can do it, I can do it.
This is a really important stage of the build. When the concrete floor is done, then you know that things are really starting to come along. Next step, close the house in.
Lunch break.
Or lunch.
While we wait for the concrete to dry, Derek, Robbie, and I head to Mark's workshop to plan some of our custom finishes.
We are not putting a dinosaur on top of the peak, but my son was trying to help with the design.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
For the river house, I know we've talked about doing a beautiful wooden mantle. Now, what we want to decide is whether we want to go with a rough sawn like this, or you want to go with a dress piece like this where it's smooth.
The stain will take differently to both pieces. So this will look a lot lighter, modern, clean, and this is gonna have a lot more light, dark, because
more rustic.
That's right. It'll just bring a lot more character out of the wood.
And for the river house, I think the rough sawn's actually going to suit it a lot better.
It's gonna give the look I think we're going for. Timber craftsman look.
All right, I like it.
Start measuring it up and cut it up.
You know which side of the line to cut on?
Figure it out.
Just like butter. She's smoking. Let her rip.
This is going to be a beautiful mantle for the fireplace. With the mantle for the river house well underway, and since we're at Mark's workshop, it's a good opportunity to make some decisions about the design of the custom stair rails. So you design, build, and finish the stair railings every house you do.
Yep.
So we are actually going to design the railings for the river house.
Yep.
So we grab our bottoms, our tops, and our pickets.
That's right. So they're all laid out 3.5 inches. Maximum is 3 7/8 in between. And then you can incorporate pieces. There's the rectangles you can go with, and it can get as crazy as you want.
I don't think I want to go too busy. Well, I want to keep it unique, but if we blend unique and simple, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What do you say? We each come up with our own pattern, and then between the 4 of us, we vote, and that's the design we go with.
Oh, pressure's on. And another 3 here.
Okay, Derek, time's up. It looks like you just threw a bunch of bars down.
Okay, I'm out. Somebody's next.
Mike, I'm next.
Welcome to Mike's prison here.
I'm not done yet, buddy. Okay, well, this is my idea.
I like it. Still think it's a little busy, though.
I just usually like to start from the middle and then go out.
I think these guys done this before.
Is that your final design, Mark?
Yep.
You gotta get in with your picture. I like the simplicity. Okay, Rob, no pressure.
Okay. I like these.
I would not have done that.
Now we're gonna play with it a little bit.
Is this your final design?
This is my final design.
So, I have here all 4 designs. So we have Derek's design, we have my design, we have Mark's design, and finally we have Robbie's design. What do we think we like best? I have here all 4 designs. So we have Derek's design, we have my design, we have Mark's design, and finally we have Robbie's design. What do we think we like best? Now that I look at these, I hate my design. Mine's too busy. Robbie's is way too busy. Derek's is too much like a prison. And Mark, I'm pretty sure, has done this before.
Just pick one.
I think our safest bet and our best bet is to go with Mark's.
Good job, Mark. Best man wins.
Good job. Well, you won, you get to build it, so.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
We really do need to get back to the country house to finish a couple of important jobs as my wedding day quickly approaches.
Don't turn around.
Today, we're laying the subfloor down in the basement. We're in the basement at the country house, and basements are a breeding ground for mold, mildew, and moisture problems. So we're adding an insulated subfloor system that is mold and mildew resistant and creates a warm basement by reducing the surface moisture from the concrete slab beneath it. Mel, how many basements do you go in and you smell mold or mildew?
Yep.
It's nice having a built-in drainage track here. That way, if any water does get into the basement, it goes in the drainage track. The floor is naturally sloped towards the drain, drains the water. We don't have mold, we don't have mildew, and it's actually protecting the wood as well. So we're going with a 1-inch because the basement isn't that tall, but I wanted to have warmer feet for whoever buys this house. Now our basement will be warm and dry. With the subfloor down, I go above ground to take advantage of this beautiful summer day and have an impromptu scheduling meeting with my dad.
Okay, I'm fine with you disappearing for, what is it?
My honeymoon.
10, 12 days?
10 days.
10 days? I will continue to work rather than take a vacation. Enjoy your honeymoon.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for that. We'll just add a little enjoy the honeymoon on the end.
Enjoy your honeymoon.
Thank you.
Where are you going?
France.
I haven't been to France.
You're more of a beach guy, though.
I am.
You like going down south, sitting on a beach and just chilling.
Yeah. Listening to reggae.
It's underground again for me, as I need to self-level the basement bathroom and laundry room to prepare for tile. We're in the basement washroom at the country house. We are waterproofed on the walls, and the next step is to self-level that floor. Now it's already primed and it's ready for the self-leveler to adhere. You can clearly see that the floor is all over the place. We've got high spots, we've got low spots, there's holes, there's dips here. So the self-leveler is going to fill all of that in to make sure we have one level surface. And what does that do?
It's going to make this a lot easier to tile on top of. And now the first bucket of self-leveler goes down. So you can see how it's already leveling itself. So it's filling in any low spots around it, any dips, and around any high spots. So it's doing exactly what I want it to do. Once the self-leveler is dry, then we can put down our uncoupling membrane, and then we can start to tile. It's now time to take a pause from the construction, the tight budgets, and the partnership, and marry the love of my life, Lisa.
Nice to see you.
We're getting married outside in the country, next to a beautiful stream, surrounded by family and friends. We've been doing last-minute organizing and setup. Now,
It's the day before the wedding, and I honestly don't think I'm gonna sleep a wink tonight. We walked into the nail salon this morning, and the girl's like, "You look tired. What happened last night? I'm like, "Nothing good." This whole week, my mind's been very restless. What have you been up to? Are you okay?
Fantastic. Couldn't be better.
Well, yeah.
Not tired at all. Do I look tired? I am absolutely exhausted. There is so much to do when it comes to planning a wedding, setting up for the wedding.
What do you think of this weather?
I love it. And there's rain. We've kind of been talking about what the next step is, whether we want to set up for rain or
For sun.
for sun.
We leave the chairs until tomorrow. That'll be a game time decision. It's a really weird thing to juggle between organizing, planning, celebrating. It's not all fun and games. How much time will that take? Another hour and a half? Like yesterday when you were with the boys? And the generator?
Here we go.
So it's really hard to stay your best version when you're running on empty, you're not sleeping, you're hardly eating, you're trying to get it all done, and at the same time, enjoy yourself and enjoy the moment and stay present. Literally, I'm about to cry right now, so.
When I get stressed, I try and keep perspective. I try and stay calm.
They say that rain is good luck.
You're see-through, that's fine though. No one's complaining.
It's okay.
Look at Laura and Robbie.
It's not like we haven't done construction in the rain.
Right? They tarped for us. The tarpenters tarped.
This works.
Yeah.
How much longer do you think it's gonna rain for? The sun's in and out.
You see all that red?
No, I'm seeing a lot of blue.
That's an awful lot of red. We get a small break for probably 30 minutes.
Should we just go hustle now
Yeah.
and do a quick run through? Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
We take advantage of a break in the rain to head over to the river's edge for the rehearsal.
Michael is the most caring, compassionate, humble, wholesome person I've ever met.
Lisa brings stability to my life. Lisa has motivated me to be a better person.
He encourages me to go out and do things for pleasure and not always for purpose, but just because it makes me happy.
She means everything to me, so it's gonna be good. See, I can't even talk about it right now. You suck.
So, are you getting excited?
Very
How
excited.
are you feeling?
In the past 20 minutes, my nerves have kicked it up a notch. The thought of food, I can't think of eating right now, even though I probably should be eating.
I could not have done this without all of you. Managing the stress levels, organizing everything, keeping me calm, giving me a hug when I need it. Can't wait for the big moment, and I couldn't be more proud of the boys standing beside me. So let's have a drink.
Cheers, pal.
I'm just freaking out, so I don't even really know how to finish this sentence.
Oh. I like it. I'm calm.
Sounds good. Right now, my state of mind is panic, stress, excitement, euphoria. My stomach and my head aren't really
on good terms right now.
My father came to me on my wedding day and gave me a pair of cufflinks, if you don't mind.
Wow. Holy. Thanks, man. These are beautiful. Holy crap, that looks
Nice.
slick.
Nice.
We're both blinging.
Can I say I love you?
I love you too, man.
Know what all you have?
This is gonna be the best day of my life so far. I'm thrilled. It may not come through because I'm stressed, but I've been looking forward to this day for a long time.
You know how beautiful this moment is, buddy? It's like perfect. It's like perfect.
After months of planning, it's my wedding day.
Are you ready for this?
I am as ready as I'm gonna be. And now, in a beautiful setting, surrounded by family and friends, it's time to marry the love of my life, Lisa.
Enjoy it, man. She's only gonna walk down once.
Today, I join my life to yours. From this day on, I will be your partner and companion. For you are my dearest love and my best friend.
Do you bind your life to Lisa's with a knowing and willing heart?
I do.
Do you bind your life to Michael's?
I absolutely do.
May your love be as these rings, unbroken and without end. Lisa and Mike, I now joyfully pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
And now, we can breathe.
Go party!
I'm a husband now. I have a wife. I'm married.
2, 3.
I hope nothing but the best for Lisa and Mike, that they learn how to continuously love each other. If they learn that, they'll make it forever.
The way Lisa and I want our lives to go and already kind of operate how things go with us is that we're best friends. No matter what happens, we have fun and we maintain our friendship. That comes first. I promised to Lisa. Oh boy. To grow old together, and I want to take care of her for the rest of her life. Next time on Homes and Homes.
Well, going to pick our third home to renovate.
Holy cow, what the hell?
It's look good on paper.
Man, I don't like what I'm seeing. This is driving me insane.
You don't like it? No.
Here we go again.
3 minutes and you're burning out.
I'm sending you back to the drawing board.
Looks like a microphone. Hello?
You understand my dad, right? Yeah!
Hold me. These two should go first. They have some anger.
Mama.
Yes, my boy.
Let's get him.
I like the overalls. Is it Halloween?
Flag sweep.